Astronomy is a scientific study of the universe. So, the stars, the moon, the contents of the universe, planets, all of that. But astrology is the non-scientific worship of the stars and the moon and the planets and different things like that, which is where we get zodiac signs from. And I know a lot of people today are like, hey, I'm a Leo, so I act this way, or I'm a Taurus, so I'm bullheaded, or I'm a Scorpio, so I'm mannish, and so on and so forth. And a lot of people base their daily behaviors, or they justify how they act off of their zodiac sign. Well, I was born in this month or in this season, so this is the reason why I act that way. But I want to let you know that that is demonic and it is not of God. And there are several Bible verses that contradict zodiac signs and tells us to stay away from zodiac signs and to not worship and find our identity in zodiac signs. And when you really sit back and think about it, people will justify their attitude and base their whole day off of what their fortune says for that day or what their zodiac reading says for that day. And that's so silly, because all that is a bunch of adult people running around that don't want to take accountability for their actions, when Jesus Christ tells us that he is the only way, the truth, and the life. Who you are is revealed through Christ. It's not revealed through the stars and the planets and the moon. You cannot worship zodiac signs and worship God, because astronomy, again, that's the study of the universe and its contents, what's in it. You can admire what God created. Look at me, look at you, admire it. It's wonderful, it's amazing. But we do not worship what God created. We worship God himself. We can take delight and we can look at the stars and the moon and how beautiful they are. That's wonderful. But to base your behavior, but to base your personality and the things that you do off of a zodiac sign is demonic. And it's terribly sad, because I used to be the same way. I used to Scorpio this and I'm a Scorpio that, and Scorpio. But I had to learn and come into the truth, which is the truth of Christ, that zodiac signs are not of him. And I just want to put this information out there, because there are a lot of people who are in this generation who were raised up, even when we were little kids, we would hear our parents say, oh, well, that she's a Taurus, so she's bullheaded, or, they young and they act this way because they were born in this month. But that is not of God. Your true identity is in Christ. And we have to let go of these zodiac signs. We have to let go of making these our daily affirmations and letting these be the things that justify our behavior. Again, astronomy, nothing wrong with it. It's just a scientific study of the contents of the universe. But astrology, to worship it, that is totally different. You can only worship and serve one God. You cannot serve two. So I just want to let you know, if you are someone who is just really in love with zodiac signs, I highly recommend for you to do your research on these Bible verses. There are several different more that are in there that contradict, again, zodiac signs and the worship thereof.